Welcome to the Your Home Sold Guaranteed radio show, where you get advice you can trust from the Capital Region's leading experts in real estate and all related fields. From the latest real estate trends to the best mortgage rates, from curb appeal to home warranty, this is the talk show that will help you save and make the most when it comes to buying or selling your most valuable asset. Now, here's your host, broker and founder of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty, the property shop, John Bevilacqua.
Good morning, everybody. Johnny G.
Hey, we're here. We're ready.
My man.
All right.
Wow. Well, hey,
you are pumped up today.
I'm always pumped up.
Yeah,
I always come in fully caffeinated.
You're right
that's
about
the
that.
goal. That's the goal, right? So the smoke is cleared, John.
Yep.
We can see outside again.
I know.
Right?
What a relief. Oh, I'm telling you.
My goodness.
I mean, you can actually breathe. You can actually tell that the smoke is gone, and it's great.
I kept telling people I feel like I'm constantly walking around a KOA campground all day. It's
Yes,
basically
I know.
what it smelled like. We had all the games canceled, all kids' games. It just was, there's something went on here. That just made for an interesting week, to say the least. So, we got Ben Forcucci from Freedom One again this week.
Morning.
Special guest. He was we had a guest change at the last minute, and Ben's like, "Hey, I'm game." He's like,
I was gardening, no problem.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He's got a. You guys can't see, but he's got a shirt on right now that says "Brokers are better."
They really are.
That's great.
Just like his
sell those.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
I got to get one of those, Ben. I like that.
All right, I'll get you one.
Yeah. So Ben and I are going to get into it today. He's got some new programs that he wants to talk about that I think are actually incredibly interesting, despite what's going on right now with interest rates and the mortgage market. But hey, before we get into that, just want to let you guys know this is the Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty Show. I'm John Bevilacqua, I'm your host, and our mission is to wake up on Saturday mornings and commit to bringing you guys up to date, accurate real estate information, tips, tricks, market updates, strategies on what to do, and more importantly, what not to do on how to be successful when buying or selling the place that you call home. It's what I've been doing for almost 20 years now. And you'll more than likely hear me say throughout the show that, hey, I'm not bragging. I'm just applying for the job of selling your home. Now, this is a call-in show. So if you guys want to get your real estate questions answered, or you have topics you'd like to hear on future shows, or you just want to get your home sold, give us a call live now. Johnny G, the Ed McMahon of ABC Broadcasting, is standing by at 518-476-5900.
Yes.
The golden pipes of John Gabriel, 518-476-5900. He's standing by. So
Let's take a break.
let's take a break here for our sponsors.
To schedule an appointment with John Bevilacqua to help you buy or sell your home, call 518-957-SOLD or go to johnnyhasthebuyers.com. John will be right back with more of the Your Home Sold Guaranteed radio show here on Magic 100.5 and AM 590.
Hey, it's John Tesh. If you're thinking of selling your home, let me take the stress out of deciding which agent to hire. In the Capital Region, the agent I recommend is John Bevilacqua, founder of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty at the Property Shop. So for 2 decades, John has helped more than 2,500 families buy and sell the place they call home. That's a solid track record, one that's backed up by dozens of 5-star reviews. Hello. In fact, John is so confident in his marketing system to attract the right buyer for your home that he guarantees to sell it at a price and deadline you agree to, or he's going to buy it himself for cash. And he provides that guarantee in writing. The agent I trust is John Bevilacqua, and he's the agent you should trust too. His name is his promise. Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. So write this number down. It's 518-957-SOLD. That's easy. 518-957-7653. Or go to johnnyhasthebuyers.com. I love that one. johnnyhasthebuyers.com, and you'll get your home sold guaranteed.
Finding the right mortgage can be stressful. What's really the best rate? Which term makes sense? Hi, I'm Ben Forcucci at Freedom One Funding in Latham. We work with 10 different lenders who provide 100 different mortgage products. I'll listen to what your needs are, and then I'll do the work to find the right option for your particular situation. We have special expertise in helping first-time home buyers. So eliminate the stress and call me today at 542-LOAN. I'm Ben Forcucci from Freedom One Funding, and I'll do the shopping for you. Call 542-LOAN.
Buying or selling the place you call home can be stressful. When you have questions, you don't want to wait for answers. Well, for 20 years, Kim Salerno and her team at Salerno Law have built a solid reputation with buyers, sellers, and real estate agents as fast, respectful communicators. They know Salerno Law will protect their rights and respond quickly when a question arises. Trust Salerno Law. Call 518-309-3404 and check out their 5-star reviews at salernolawny.com.
If you're buying or selling your home and would like to schedule an appointment with John, call 518-957-SOLD or go to johnnyhasthebuyers.com. Now back to the Your Home Sold Guaranteed radio show and your host, John Bevilacqua.
Yeah, we're back. We're back with Ben Forcucci from Freedom One Funding.
Good morning.
Benny does the shopping for you. Man, I love that ad. It makes sense. I mean, let's give, honestly, like we talked about Ben having the Brokers Are Better t-shirt on right now, which makes complete sense, relative to what he does. But when they say Ben does the shopping for you, I mean, Ben, tell us why that's the case, because that's important for people to know.
Yeah, I mean, basically, let's say you went into a bank and you had some issues you didn't realize, and they weren't able to help you out. You're packaging up everything that you brought into the bank, all your paperwork, and walking down the street and starting all over. Mm-hmm. I take your portfolio, look at your credit and your income, and depending on what your whole picture looks like is where I'm going to take you shopping to the correct bank.
Right.
Yeah, tailored for you.
Tailored for you.
Yep.
Best rates, best terms, right? Because that's important.
Yep.
And best monthly payment. That's what Ben's going to do, is get you guys the best deal. Hey, listen, we actually got a caller, Ben, so this should be interesting.
Great.
You want to patch the caller in, Jenny?
We're all set there. Carrie is on the line waiting for you guys.
Hello.
Hey, Carrie.
Hi there. How are you guys?
What's
Fantastic.
up, Carrie?
Morning.
Good morning. Carrie, thank you for calling in. What's going on?
Well, I just thought I'd give you guys a call. I'm down here in Florida,
Great.
in the southeast. My husband and I are real estate agents in our area. And I know I just love your show, John. I know that you're doing a really great job educating your listeners.
Awesome, Carrie. Well, listen, let me give you guys a little background on Carrie Kendrick. So Carrie and Rick are actually they have a Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty down in North Palm Beach, and so we're partners. Actually, Carrie and Rick are launching their radio show in a couple of weeks, I think. Right, Carrie? Is that correct?
Yeah, we are. We're excited to be doing that for sure. Our first show is going to be on Sunday, July 2nd, down here in our marketplace. So we're super excited to be doing that.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Awesome. I'm going to do a solid calling on your show. Make the show fun.
I love it. Thank you.
So let me just give you guys a little background about Carrie. And I'm glad you called in, Carrie, because we had talked, actually, last show Ben did, we had Brett Sarin. He's a realtor down in, partner down in Phoenix. And we obviously, New York State, our weather isn't the greatest. I don't know if you've heard that, Carrie, but there's a little thing called winter here that is incredibly awful sometimes. But I wanted to have an agent or a partner in Florida call in, just because we have so many snowbirders and so many people relocating, moving out of New York, going down south. We definitely want to get your expertise. And just to let you guys know about Carrie's expertise, she has an incredible understanding of market trends, credible resume. She was a former VP for several different real estate trusts, responsible for hundreds of millions of dollars in assets, acquisitions, dispositions over the years. She brings a ton of experience and knowledge to our conversation. So, with that being said, Carrie, like we just talked about, having a lot of snowbirds, investors, and relocators, how can you help somebody making a move from New York to Florida? And I guess an even better question is, why North Palm Beach versus all the other beautiful spots in Florida? Give us a little idea about that.
Well, we do, right? So Florida has always benefited from, folks up north who are retiring, fleeing the cold weather. They've always dreamt of retiring and moving to sunny Florida, living near the beach, enjoying our weather and the beaches. And so it's interesting because, when COVID went on, right? I mean, all of our markets just went crazy in terms of real estate. So we're in a unique situation that we benefited from not just the retirees and the second home purchasers like we normally do, but now we've got folks fleeing, the lockdown states, trying to escape the taxes. And so, that combined with the low interest rates, really drove up our pricing, right? Our low inventory. Up until just recently, probably in the last 5 or 6 months, I mean, we've been at 1 to 2 months of inventory.
Wow.
So it has been tough for the buyers in our market to find a place, right? When they do, they've been competing with multiple offers, driving up the prices, and so on. So we've actually really had to dig deep into our VIP home finder program and really expand that. And that's enabled us to kind of go into these communities, right, these neighborhoods, and canvas, kind of uncover sellers who've been on the fence, right, about whether or not they want to make a move, because they're concerned, if I put my place on the market, where am I going to go? So I think that now it's almost like they've decided to kind of, get off the fence and take advantage of the equity that they've built up.
Right.
And so that is actually kind of creating more inventory in our area. So now we're at like 3 to 4 months of inventory. Wow. Yeah,
lucky you guys.
Great. Yeah, it's kind of creating almost more like
seriously.
more of a balanced market for our buyers. So we're able to, oftentimes get them, closing cost credit so we can buy down that rate, right, to make it more affordable for them.
Yeah. Ben, I bet you got some questions about how they're doing lending down there, no?
Well, first of all, I'm glad to actually meet an agent down there, because I have so many clients that I've done cash out refis for to purchase down there, but I'm like, I don't know any agents. Now I do.
Well, there you go.
Nice to meet you.
That's what we're doing. We're making connections from Florida to New York.
Yeah. There's a lot of movement going on. There's a lot of movement.
Yeah. And Carrie, you can actually add one more thing to the why move from New York list, which is our new smoke problem from the forest fires burning from Canada right now.
We've been camping for the last week here in New York.
It's been like a Twilight Zone movie up here. Anyway, so let me ask you this: if somebody's looking to relocate and somebody wants to move to Florida and they need to sell a home in New York, how can we work together to get that done?
Oh, that'd be great.
Right?
Sure. Yeah, without a doubt. Depending upon their timing, if they know our market, if they have family that live down here, oftentimes people are, moving down here to be closer to their family. If we know what area they're looking for, we can, hop on a Zoom for sure, go over, the market, the area, what's available. If they're planning a trip down here anytime, maybe over the holidays or summer vacation or something, we'll be more than happy to meet with them. But I think that also our governor, by the way, Governor DeSantis.
Big Ron?
Yeah. I mean, now obviously he's running for president, but he's done some really amazing things for our state as well in terms of legislation, right, to keep housing affordable for Floridians, right? And he had enacted mid last year his Hometown for Heroes program, which was like $100 million solely dedicated to providing down payment assistance to first responders. Well, he just recently, it actually kicks off on July 1st here, and that's going to be the topic of our first radio show on July 2nd when he kicks it off. He's expanding that even further. And so he's opened up a total of, I think it's $700 million to combat the affordability affordability issues that we're having in Florida.
Well, listen,
so there's a lot of really great stuff going on down here for sure.
We're going to have to tune into your show so we can figure out how to tap into some of those programs people relocated. So, Carrie, listen, tell us quickly what's the website? How can someone get in touch with you? Obviously, they can reach out to me, but if they want to go visit your website, where can they go to find you?
Absolutely. So, as you mentioned when you introduced me, my husband and I work together. We're a husband and wife team down here. RickHasTheBuyers.com.
That sounds familiar.
So,
hey, wait a minute.
I thought Johnny has thebuyers.com.
Yeah, so RickHasTheBuyers.com. And then, of course, if you have somebody who wants to give us a call, we'll be more than happy to discuss what's happening in our marketplace with them. And they can reach us at 561-901-3700. 3333.
Thanks, Carrie. After the break, Ben's going to talk to us why buyers are being penalized for having great credit scores. What the heck's that all about? After the break.
Okay. Sounds great. Thank you.
To schedule an appointment with John Bevilacqua to help you buy or sell your home, call 518-957-SOLD or go to johnnyhasthebuyers.com. John will be right back with more of the Your Home Sold Guaranteed radio show here on Magic 100.5 and AM 590.
Buying or selling the place you call home can be stressful. When you have questions, you don't want to wait for answers. Well, for 20 years, Kim Salerno and her team at Salerno Law have built a solid reputation with buyers, sellers, and real estate agents as fast, respectful communicators. They know Salerno Law will protect their rights and respond quickly when a question arises. Trust Salerno Law. Call 518-309-3404 and check out their 5-star reviews at salernolowny.com.
Finding the right mortgage can be stressful. What's really the best rate? Which term makes sense? Hi, I'm Ben Forcucci at Freedom One Funding in Latham. We work with 10 different lenders who provide 100 different mortgage products. I'll listen to what your needs are, and then I'll do the work to find the right option for your particular situation. We have special expertise in helping first-time home buyers. So eliminate the stress and call me today at 542-LOAN. I'm Ben Forcucci from Freedom One Funding, and I'll do the shopping for you. Call 542-LOAN.
If you're buying or selling your home and would like to schedule an appointment with John, call 518-957-SOLD or go to johnnyhasthebuyers.com. Now back to the Your Home Sold Guaranteed radio show and your host, John Bevilacqua.
Yes, sir. We are back, Johnny G, Benny Forcucci. Nice little call-in from our friends down in Florida, Carrie Kendrick. And, it was interesting to get a perspective, right, Ben?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially for the first-time responders programs coming up.
Yeah.
I'm going to read into more about that. That's great.
Yeah, we'll have to listen to her show. So anyway, Ben, I'll put it out there one more time. We are a call-in show, so if somebody else wants to call in, I'll talk to anybody today. 476-5900. The man with the golden pipes is standing by, Johnny G. So, Benny, let's get into this. So why in the world would a buyer be penalized for having good credit? Is this relative to what we talked about a few shows ago with the whole LLPAs, the loan level price adjustments, or is it a whole different?
Well, the big difference is not everybody has 5, 10, 15% down to put down in the house.
Right.
We got a lot of first-time home buyers that keep the economy moving out there. So the big problem, the frustrating year and a half, 2 years, where I had clients putting in 5 or 6 offers for over a year and not being able to get into a house because they were an FHA borrower putting 3.5% down. So they had to get in line, basically, behind all the conventional borrowers, and especially the cash borrowers. It's hard to compete. So a lot of the banks are pushing out these new programs to make the playing field a little bit more fair for them. So now we have conventional loans, which is what it's just less of a hassle, I'll say, to with an appraisal. They're a little bit pickier. The banks are. So now we have conventional loans with 3% down.
The banks are pickier with FHA, you're saying?
They're pickier with FHA. Okay. Yep. And that's your first-time home buyer loan. We do a ton of them.
Sure.
So now we could do 5% down for a conventional loan. Now we got it down to 3% down. So now you're close to the same down payment for a conventional loan, and it's more lenient on credit scores. Now I'm getting my FHA borrowers that have a 630, 640 credit score pre-approved for conventional.
Wait, so let's back up a sec. Let's do a little math here. So let's just say, I hate to use 250 as the average price point in the capital region because it's probably closer to 350 these days. So basically you're telling me 3%, you're talking about maybe 10 grand down to buy a house?
Yeah, 10 grand or less.
Wow.
Yep. So
or less.
For a conventional loan, normally people think right away it's, minimum 10% down.
Right.
It's not anymore.
Right.
They're just coming out now, but they're out there. We're doing them every week. I mean, we have a program now, this is one bank that we work with that is a 1% down conventional loan. And the reason is the bank kicks in the other 2%.
Okay.
All right. You got to qualify based on income, in the area, but
is it super stringent with the income standards, or?
Yeah, it's based off. You have to be below the median income for your county.
below the median income.
Yeah,
for the
that or below.
Okay.
So if it's 90,000, you got to be under that area. So
Wow.
it's for first-time home buyers.
So they're almost matching FHA's program for the most part to let people get in the game versus getting shut out
100%.
because of like the paint peeling on your garage.
It's funny, Johnny. I got a stack of 100 clients from the last year or two that are frustrated. I try to stay in contact with them all.
Yeah.
It's pretty tough if you go out shopping and you put 4 or 5 offers in on 4 or 5 different houses. And you're still
You're preaching to the choir.
So, they are back in the game again.
Yep.
All right. So they're out there shopping again because now we got, I told them, let's start planning ahead. Let's get these credit scores up a little bit and we're going to bump you up to a conventional and get you into the game again. So, yeah, loving it.
So I guess let's tell a little bit of different. Let's explain a little further, especially for first-time people, because they don't know FHA versus conventional. Why is FHA so difficult for people to get into a house?
Loan.
Okay,
all right. So they're looking at every little aspect of that house. In their eyes, they want to make it safe for the borrower.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a good thing.
Okay.
But sellers turn that into a negative. Like, no, they're going to pick apart my house. They're going to say it needs new paint. And, so it's just being exaggerated what it's all about.
Okay.
It's about protecting the buyer. They want to make sure they go into a house with their kids and there's not chipping paint in the walls.
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with it. It's always been a positive for me, and it's never been an issue.
Yeah.
But that's the market we're in right now.
Yeah, and I think the interpretation for realtors is like, oh, you hear FHA loan, it's like, oh, it's going to be a pain in the butt, and it can be, if you're working with the wrong agent, but B, I mean, you start getting into the inspections and you have, handrails that are missing and attics that can't be counted as living space. There's just a kind of comedy of errors.
You just hit it on the head. There's just a couple things, but what you don't know is what makes you nervous. So a lot of the agents out there, there's a lot of new agents out there doing a great job, but they don't know everything that's going on, really with the important stuff.
And if you're a home seller and you got a conventional offer sitting there versus an FHA, you're going with conventional. Yeah. I mean, let's shoot straight here. It's not like we got, tons and tons of properties right now.
So the banks realize that. So they know they're losing money by not lowering the criteria to get into a conventional loan.
Right.
I mean, I've never been able to do conventional loans with a 630, 620 credit score.
That's insane. And what's FHA's, just give everybody an idea what their credit score standard is.
You can get it done in the 500s.
You can. Okay, so that's
with me.
Right.
Yep. So
FHA,
there's programs out there for everybody.
Right. So, and again, when Ben says he does the shopping for you, like he's going to get the little Freedom One tote bag, and he's going to go around to the banks and put the products in there and match you to the right loan. That is interesting.
Yeah, another little interesting, thing. It's been so popular in the last year about multi-units, 2 families. Because it's the best investment going that you can do.
Yeah.
Not everybody wants a 2-family for their first house.
No.
I get it. But now, if you were buying a 2-family to live in, you would be putting 15% down, maybe 10% down. Depending on your credit. All right.
So let's do the math again. Average 2-family right now probably is about $300,000 for a decent one.
Yep.
Right. Unless you're putting work into some. So let's say 10% down, you're looking at a good chunk of change. 25 grand.
30, 40 grand.
Yep.
5% down for a 2-unit, 3-unit property now to live in. Conventionally. That's a great program.
5%.
Yeah. 5% down. Now you're into a property that most likely can pay your mortgage for you. You just got to have 5% down. It's pretty good.
That is good.
Yeah, first time ever.
And you said unit wise, does that go up to 6 units? What's the cutoff? Up to 4.
Up to 4.
Okay.
Units. Yep.
Okay. So that's 4 units.
I don't know if you want to tackle a 4-unit on your first home.
I mean,
it's personal preference. I
was going to say, we get buyers that are, they're. I'm trying to think of a word without saying it, but they're motivated. That's the word I was looking at. They're motivated and they have that kind of investment mindset. Like, hey, I want to go into my first property and then use that to live in, for the first couple of years, and then continue to build equity, and then buy a single family down the road.
It's inspiring if you look at it the right way for these first-time home buyers that are in an apartment, that are ready to go on the house hunting market, that are actively looking for a 2 to 4 unit because they understand and they did some homework of how good the investment is for their future.
You know what I meant to ask you on that new conventional program? What's the guidelines on gifting and
Better than ever.
Better than ever.
Yeah,
okay.
It's across the board. They didn't come out with a negative yet. I'm not waiting for it because I don't think it's coming. They're motivating the market. Gifts are
Grants.
allowed. Everything, grants are allowed.
Okay.
I have a lady right now that is under contract, and she's got $32,000 coming from grants.
Okay.
Because you can apply for one and get approved, and apply for another.
Wow.
So, make a call to your town where you're thinking of purchasing. See what they got going on.
And we're going to hear
Call
from our
Johnny,
sponsors.
see
We're
what
going to hear
they-
from our
yeah.
sponsors quick and pick that right back
do
up.
To schedule an appointment with John Bevilacqua to help you buy or sell your home, call 518-957-SOLD or go to johnnyhasthebuyers.com. John will be right back with more of the Your Home Sold Guaranteed radio show here on Magic 100.5 and AM 590.
Hey, it's John Tesh. If you're thinking of selling your home, let me take the stress out of deciding which agent to hire. In the capital region, the agent I recommend is John Bevilacqua, founder of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty at the Property Shop. So for 2 decades, John has helped more than 2,500 families buy and sell the place they call home. That's a solid track record, one that's backed up by dozens of 5-star reviews. Hello. In fact, John is so confident in his marketing system to attract the right buyer for your home that he guarantees to sell it at a price and deadline you agree to, or he's going to buy it himself for cash. And he provides that guarantee in writing. The agent I trust is John Bevilacqua, and he's the agent you should trust too. His name is his promise. Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. So write this number down. It's 518-957-SOLD. That's easy. 518-957-7653. Or go to johnnyhasthebuyers.com. I love that one. johnnyhasthebuyers.com, and you'll get your home sold guaranteed.
Finding the right mortgage can be stressful. What's really the best rate? Which term makes sense? Hi, I'm Ben Forcucci at Freedom One Funding in Latham. We work with 10 different lenders who provide 100 different mortgage products. I'll listen to what your needs are, and then I'll do the work to find the right option for your particular situation. We have special expertise in helping first-time home buyers. So eliminate the stress and call me today at 542-LOAN. I'm Ben Forcucci from Freedom One Funding, and I'll do the shopping for you. Call 542-LOAN.
If you're buying or selling your home and would like to schedule an appointment with John, call 518-957-SOLD or go to johnnyhasthebuyers.com. Now back to the Your Home Sold Guaranteed radio show and your host, John Bevilacqua.
Benny, so we gotta wrap this up. If there's anything else you wanted to touch on with gifting, granting, and the
Make some phone calls.
Yep.
Call you. Call Johnny.
Yeah.
He'll give you the information, but a lot of them are not bank-based. You don't get money from the banks for the most part. You get money from the townships that want to get their new residents there buying homes. There's a lot of money out there. Make some phone calls.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
I have a list at my office. If you want to give me a call, I'd be happy to give you some.
Awesome. Yeah.
Right.
Give out the phone and website.
542-LOAN. 542-5626.
Can't beat that.
Yeah.
The only other better number is 957-SOLD, which is my number. With that being said, if you're looking to either trade up or trade down your house, or hey, you just want to get a cash offer on your home and sell it quick, or you're just looking for the right investment, I mean, give us a call. 957-SOLD. That's 957-7653. Ask about our VIP Home Hunter service. Ask about our investor newsletter called In-House. That's a really good one for, especially if people are trying to match these programs that Ben's talking about, buying a 2-family, a 4-family. In-House is where we offer strategies on how to invest in real estate, featured investment properties. We do investor seminars. We got to talk about that because we haven't got into that. But
a lot to know.
Yeah, a lot to know. And we also have our Market Watch newsletter, which keeps, if you're not looking to make a move in the next 6 to 12 months, and it's going to be a while, get on Market Watch, and we'll give you insights on market trends, where the local market is right now, and tips and tricks on how to sell or buy a house. In fact, we got a couple call-ins for people that want to be on Market Watch over the course of the week. So, also, a quick one. Don't forget, your real estate referrals help the community. We're on a mission to raise $50,000 for Make-A-Wish Northeast New York, Capital Region's Veteran Legacy Project, and the Animal Protective Foundation. So we actually donate a portion of every one of our commission sales to these foundations. And you can, too, by referring a friend, family member, coworker, somebody that works in the radio station with you. But, yeah, your referrals help the kids. I want to thank Ben from Freedom One in Latham coming by today and dropping knowledge on beating today's tricky lending environment.
Enjoy the clear skies today.
That's right, clear skies, guys. 542-LOAN. That's Ben's number, and he's going to be back again on July 8th. Thanks a lot, guys. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.
You too, buddy.
The Your Home Sold Guaranteed radio show is presented by Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty, the property shop. Join broker and founder John Bevilacqua every Saturday morning at 8:30 to hear about the latest real estate trends here in the capital region, where to find the best mortgage rates, home insurance, home warranties, and more. To speak to John about buying or selling your home, call now to schedule an appointment. 518-957-SOLD. That's 518-957-7653. Or go to johnnyhasthebuyers.com. That's johnnyhasthebuyers.com.